as I last broadcasted, as you would have probably known if you were viewing the last broadcast, the game crashed just actually at the end of my last broadcast. But anyhow, I reinitialized the PlayStation using the quick reinitialization because I really didn't want to be off. Didn't want to not be able to play my games for a long period of time. So obviously the quick one was going to be the shorter period. So I reinitialized it. I don't know why, but Farming Simulator and a couple of other games I had downloaded were deleted. Grand Theft Auto 5 wasn't deleted, but I wasn't going to log on to that because obviously that was so down to download. So anyway, I'm back now for another broadcast. Let's see, did my game play? Was that deleted? Let's see. My game down. Hold on. It mightn't have been because we can download the game, can't we? We should be able to download the game. Yeah, it was saved, and it should have been saved online. So let's hope and pray I can download. I know when I play this game on my tablet, this is not the 19 version, it's 18, I think. Yeah, it's 18. My tablet, I can download. If I need to go on the phone because my tablet died, I can download my gameplay. So select not save. But it looks like I have to start over with the game. That is annoying. That is annoying. I'm gonna pick up just remember this time. Description it says I'm going to be planting sugar beet and other crops. Obviously I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, we're going to do this glitch again because I'm not going to end up with no bloody money because I don't know, I think it must be the game developers who can't develop the game to save their own life. So okay, so this is probably good for new players who really no money to get Bob in the game real quickly. Here's what you do. Click Farm Manager, not New Farmer, not Start from Scratch. Actually, yeah, Start from Scratch would work, but you just don't get as much money when you create a farm. So you really want to create Farm Manager. Okay, so you click Farm Manager. I was on Bells Run. I was going to set up another farm later on in the week. Let's hope this doesn't crash because I'm not going to bother setting up a new character and how am I going to reinitialize this game again? I might just end up probably not playing turn off auto accept. Actually, you know what? Because I do the glitch actually, and when I do the glitch, I will have to go on to single player and then save the game. So it's no point in joining the session really. So start. And you never know, Farm Simulator. Giant Software might be watching. And lads, if you are watching, if you made the game a hell of a lot less expensive to play, or you even brought out microcache like most games have, then you had microcache, there might be less reason for people to glitch because there will be still people who think they shouldn't have to pay extra to get extra cash. But anyhow, that's besides the point. You haven't brought that out. You didn't bring it out in any of the other farming simulators, so I don't see why you'd bring it out now. But it would have been good if you did. I wouldn't even have looked for that glitch. But anyway, so to start the glitch, what you need to do is you need to press the option button. So go to create farm, press X square, go to next one, X square, X square. Okay, so that's all. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, obviously you can have 8 different my farms. Okay, so you got that done. You press the square button to save that game. Saving content. Then quit the game. Go to career. Where did that go to? Then press start. Now we're on single. What happened there? Shite. Yeah, no, that's. I thought I picked Felsbrum. It doesn't make any difference. I'll pick this one. Because I'm not going to go through the setup again. I'll do another one when I won't be broadcasting on Felsbrum. I hope this is the right one actually. Well, we'll soon find out if it is. As I went through too quickly. Just have to wait for it to load. Takes a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes. But you will see it is worth it. Okay. Loading, 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 loading. Pain in the backside, but it is worth it. And start. Yeah, that was it. So it comes up here. The farms from this multiplayer game has been merged into a single farm. After saving, this game will become a single player game permanently. Oh, do you bloody think so? Press OK anyhow. Okay, so it's saying it's only available for single player. Okay, but go here. Save the game. Quit the game. Go to multiplayer. Go to create farm. Save game 2. Like I said, I don't know why that happens. But anyhow, whenever. Press continue. Password KNIGHC with a capital K. 201. Maximum player 6. Auto accept. I'll leave on since I probably will let people play this time. My language is English and press start. So connecting to server on Ravenport. This is annoying that I had to start off a brand new game after initializing the game. So it would only delete the internal games menu. There might be a way of doing that actually. I'll just have to check it offline because obviously you won't be able to see what I'm doing when I go onto the PlayStation screen anyway. So I'm now on Ravenport. So you know what? That's the American flag. So I might change my currency in the in-game currency to dollars if it's not already on dollars. That actually loaded quicker than the last time. Okay, so we want to join the farm by pressing X, and we just go to settings, money unit US dollar. Well, it just says dollar, but we all know what it means. And just so it will save that. Okay, now I'm just going to change the name of that to Ravenport. So just for the saving. Okay, I must have hit. How do I change? Server settings. Um, okay, there mustn't be. Oh, there you go. Press X. That's what I pressed. I wasn't looking at the controller, but I know I knew certain was X I pressed. So I'm just going to change this to Ravenport. 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 So at least I'll know and save the game just so everything is saved. Now, talking of saving, okay, just in case that the reinitialization didn't work, I'm going to change that auto save interval to every 5 minutes. Actually, yeah. Um, I will leave, and I don't have any manure yolks, but I'm going to leave it off anyhow because there's no point in buying shit. That's basically what it is. Plant growth, I'm going to leave to slow. Actually, I'm going to turn it off. Plant withering off. These are the settings you need. You need plant growth off while you're sowing. That's what I always do. Okay, you can leave it on if you want. You can leave slow, normal, or fast, but I always leave it off. Plant withering, I always leave it off because as your farm gets bigger, you won't have enough time to harvest all your fields, and some of them will end up getting withered and of absolutely no use to nobody. So you want to switch that to off. Crop destruction off, because if you accidentally drive over or walk over a crop or whatever the case may be, you will lose that bit of crop. Periodic ploughing. Okay, we only start. Actually, no, I'll leave that on. Lime required and weeds. I will leave on. I'll tell you why I'm leaving all them on because it's a great little plough. It's not the usual one I use. So if you look at my last video, you'll see the plough that I'm using. Hopefully it's available. Um, Lime gives you extra crop, so does ploughing. Weeds, well, if you plough your fields, that's going to get rid of the weeds anyhow. And if you use at each interval of growth, if you want to increase your crops, you'll probably be fertilizing, because there's 3 stages of fertilizing. So if you look on your map, it will tell you if there's any weeds on your map. I'll just go over to the map now and have a look. Okay, go to soil composition, and from the very start you can see you actually do need ploughing, but there's no weeds on your crops at the moment, so we're doing all right there. Cool. All right. Just out of interest, see our. Actually, have we got any? No, we haven't got any vehicles because we're only starting off a new farm. So go back here. Just go back to settings for a second. Settings. So 5 intervals. Time scale I leave at 1 until I am ready. Until all my plants are zone, and then I switch it to 120 times, so it speeds up the um, growth. Yeah, so leave that at real time. Now, I didn't touch on that actually on any of my videos. Okay, economic difficulties. While you're starting off, you can switch that to easy. Okay, so there's three levels: there's easy, normal, and hard. That affects the prices of your of your crop. So, for example, if you go to the price, your crop section, you'll see you have grain elevator. Okay, 355 for wheat. Okay, so go back over here to your settings and go to easy. And now look, wheat has all of a sudden gone up to 1,065, so it'll make it a hell of a lot easier to um, gain a bit of money. Okay, and also then you can also see what's rising in price. You have wheat is rising, oats is rising, canola is rising, soybeans I think they are going up in price, corn's going up in price, potatoes up in price, and so on and so forth. And so is cotton actually going up in price. So keep an eye out for what when you before you do your harvest, or before you before you plant your crops, have a look at your crop levels. Yeah, obviously we've nothing there because we don't have any silos now except for the train station. Yeah, and we've nothing in the train stations. Okay, so we're gonna have to build up our crops anyhow. But when you got a bit of crops built up and you want to make up some money, yeah, just keep looking at the price at the stuff that are, you know, see what's going up in price, and hopefully your crops will be ready to be harvested by the time they have reached the high price. So that's what you want to be doing anyway. So okay, now we'll just go back since we were messing around here with the settings. So everything is all the way it should be. Oh, I turned traffic off. It's just easier to get around. Normal, dirt, yes, grand. Automatic, engine start, grand. So everything else is the way we want it. Yeah, we may as well leave the fuel. What's this? Helper, refill fuel. No, no, I keep that to off and I just buy my own refill, my own fuel. Um, helper seed, I'll keep on as buy. Fertilizer, I'll keep on as buy. Slurry, I will turn off. Manure, as I said, I turned off. So yeah, so everything else is the way we want it now. Okay, so we'll press save our progress. Okay, so now what we need to be doing is we need to be buying fields. Or you could just work as a farmhand, but if you're just working as a farmhand, you wouldn't have needed that glitch. If you're going to be building up your own crops, you want to have your glitch. So I suggest personally to buy your crops, buy your fields near to the shop. The reason for which I think is because that's where all your vehicles are stored. So I'm going to buy near the shop, which will be that, and right off the bat we have sugar beet. It's a difficult thing to buy, or not to buy, to harvest. But should I say, it takes time to harvest, but we'll buy it anyway. Okay, so to buy fields, you press L3. Okay, it tells you press L3, yeah, and then you click R3 to buy that field. You can only buy one at a time, so there's no point in multi-second. So if you do that, it goes in there. So you buy that. Okay, one. Um, buy that. Buy that. Since we're only starting off, we'll just buy a couple of fields. We'll buy that. Okay, Now, when I was on Ravenport, I used these fields here, which actually, you know what? I'm nearly certain that one is. Yeah, that one was grass. So actually, you know what? Grass is always handy to have. Yeah, you can smoke it as well, but I wouldn't recommend that. I had to say that. So I'll buy. I'll buy that. Um, and I may as well buy that. Yeah, could I put me animal on when I was on Ravenport, if I remember correctly, I had my animals here. Actually, I didn't. Some of my animals were, yeah, some of my animals were up there, but they were too hard to get to. So I reckon it'd be easier to just have me animals up here. So I'm just gonna buy these and buy that. Okay, so we have a bit of work to do. We have a lot of harvesting to do and grass cutting to do. So first off, we're gonna buy ourselves a lawnmower and we're gonna harvest that grass field, which hopefully I only bought one, didn't I? Yeah, I might have accidentally bought two. Yeah, which was 20. And because I have it set for every 5 minutes, when I press options, if it's after 5 minutes since I've done the last save, it will automatically save, which obviously it was. So we'll just go down to there and go down to field 20. And lads, be careful about the amount of bales you make bales out of. Okay, the amount of crops you make bales out of. The reason for which is you're only allowed 198 bales. Well, that's what I counted. Maybe it was 200. I could miss out one or two bales. But certainly what I counted was roughly around 198 bales was all you were allowed anyhow. And that is also includes cotton. And actually, if I remember correctly, cotton was rising in price. So I might buy that cotton field I saw. I'm pretty sure there was a cotton field there somewhere. I think I'll buy that cotton field. Because, like I say, cotton was rising in price. Originally, when I first started this, I was going to do with the cotton as I do with the crops, just let them build up. But no, I will just get as much of this done as possible. But I can't go any further. I reckon that is the start of the field, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I used to just, I was going to get my cotton baled up and sell it as I got a great demand. But like I said, with cotton, you can't do that. I didn't realise that wasn't actually fully grown. It will only take a couple of minutes for this. This is actually a quick thing to do. It doesn't really make any difference if the grass grows again when you want the crops to grow anyhow, because you'll still what I might be doing with this anyway is I'll be foraging this and I'll do that offline. So basically I just was going to, like I said in the description, I was going to be planting sugar beet, because it happens there is sugar beet there that we bought. And other crops, which was going to be corn and God knows what else. I didn't realise that my online game play was saved. Seriously, Giant Software, that was bad. That was bad. You wonder why people, prices for products are in the game were so expensive. Like for example, I could go back to the shop now. Okay, go to placeables. I'm not going to buy it just yet because obviously I have to. But one thing I wanted to get, the first thing I wanted to get was the horse paddock. Okay, that was the first thing I wanted to get. Okay, um, okay. Now watch, that's 60,000. Okay, but yet it says 50,000. Okay, but watch, it goes more. There's 59,000, but it actually can go even more. It's actually not letting me place it there for some reason. 60,000, 61,000, 63,000. See, so when the game first came out, it actually went to a hell of a lot more than that, you know. And like for example, the cheapest, that was the cheapest horse paddock. The cheapest cow pasture was 100,000, you know, which in the last game they are 118,000, you know. So even the price you see in the shop wasn't even the same. So if you, Giants, if you're one of the people watching my gameplay, you can see why people looked out for that glitch. I didn't personally, you know, try and find weaknesses in your game. Somebody else did, and I just found what they were doing, and I just copied what they were doing. But that is why, you know, if you had your prices a hell of a lot better, you wouldn't have to worry about that so much. So anyhow, that's been another game, another episode of Farming Simulator. And it was unfortunate that my last game was deleted, as I said, but I guess for complete newbies, at least they could see what I was doing anyway, which is kind of cool. Give some insight, I guess, to the game, which you mightn't have otherwise. So hope you found this gameplay video useful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will be I have downloaded other games. I will be broadcasting other games that I play. Probably not Grand Theft Auto, but sometimes I do upload sort of like funny videos. Like for example, the other day I came to my apartment, wanted to press the triangle to get out of my car, or whatever the case may be, and my character just sort of like was facing down towards the ground and a parachute on him, and it was kind of funny. Check that out, that was actually kind of fun. It's definitely on my channel somewhere. But generally speaking, I don't really broadcast GTA as a general rule. But as you can see, it didn't take that long for the grass to grow. You will need more fields for grass, just to let you know. I will plant them, but I won't do them. I won't plant them while broadcasting, because I just won't. So as I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos as well.